Welcome and good Wednesday morning, everyone, uh, to Coffee with Cancer. Um, Cynthia was my first this morning. She was fantastic. Uh, she, Tommy from River Sticks, welcome. And Johnny Small Pepper, welcome to the show. Cynthia, the rain shouldn't be a deterrent, honey. Take a bar of soap with you. Head on out there with your metal detector. Swing, beep, dig, wash. It's fantastic, man. Our quote for today is what lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. That's by Robert Waldo Emerson. Our quote today, our affirmation today is I am grateful to learn from new experiences, even if I struggle. Oh, plugs for days. You're the only one that lies. We all know that. Welcome, Dennis, SWFL, my brother from another cousin. Happy to have you here. I subbed your new channel. I watched your new video. I don't remember what happened. I'll watch it again. Um, I got up for a little while yesterday in between the raindrops here in Florida. I got about $2.84 in clad off from the sidewalks. I got a phone call yesterday I've had a phone call from Lane Prater, um, uh, a couple of calls now. Good morning, Mark Davis, you old bastard, you. I'm sorry, say that out loud. Okay, so Lane called me, and he called me a couple days ago, and he said, oh my God, you'll never believe what I found. And he sent me some pictures. He got an 1854 New Orleans mint, Liberty seated dime. And then he called me yesterday, and he got a 1900 Barber. He's got his new ORX. He loves it. He's finding some great stuff out there in Louisiana. Mark Davis contacted me, of course, and he got a couple of nice finds as well, but I'm not going to tell you what he got. Um, uh, we're going to try to get him up on a live here, maybe this evening if he's able, and if not, then next week. But he got one of my bucket listers, and I really just hate him. I want to go right up there to New York and punch him right in the nose, but that's okay. I'm happy for him. He's finding some really great stuff up there in the cornfields of New York State. Good morning, PA Relic Hunters. Welcome back to the show. Yeah, I've been getting some really good phone calls from people who are finding some really cool stuff, and I'm considering doing an auction, if you will, of some of the coins that I dug up last year in New York State, as well as some of the relics that I dug up over the last couple of years. And so I'm going to put that question out here to the community, and if that's something that you guys might be interested in, I'm not going to let the coins, the finds go for nothing, but I've got to find a way to get a little extra cash in the pocket for my road trip back to New York State. My budget's really tight right now, so Um, if you guys would like to see or be a part of an auction to raise a little money so I can get home, um, drop me a comment, send me a text message, let me know what you think. Good morning, Wicked Digger. Man, I tell you what, I was watching your show this morning, and you were out in the woods with the snow around you, and you were on a foundation. You had 3 wells, um, and um, I'm impressed with that area you're in. I'll bet you're going to find some really great stuff up there. Wicked Digger is in Massachusetts. Um, so, um, roadside assistance guy. Let me see. I'm going to put you up on the screen. Roadside assistance guy says, "How come you don't make it so we can donate money to you? Because that would be a really great thing to help you with your expenses to get back to New York or anywhere else you want to go." I roadside assistant guy. I don't really know how to do that, and Tommy, that's not appropriate. Um, please stop doing that. Um, I couldn't get any money for him anyways. Uh, so, roadside assistance guy, I don't know how to set up a donation kind of thing. It's not. This is the first time I've ever even thought about or considered selling anything. Um, um, I oh, I guess over the next week or so, I'll see what I can figure out. But my fear is like you get these people who do the GoFundMe, and generally speaking, if it's a GoFundMe for yourself, if somebody else is doing a GoFundMe, it seems more legitimate than if the individual is doing a GoFundMe for themselves. Um, but um, it's a good point, and I'll see if I can figure something out on that. Um, I figure if I'm doing something um, where you're where the person's getting something in return for their money, it seems more legitimate to me. And I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to ideas. I'm open to offers of what I can do that's going to help everybody else in addition to help myself. Um, so, um, back to Wicked Digger. That spot you were in. I'm telling you what, I'd be going out there with a blowtorch and melting off some of that snow um, uh, to to try to get down to the dirt, and take a weed whacker and a chainsaw and maybe a bush hog and a machine. It looks like a fantastic area for sure. Snow is gone, and thankfully, yeah. I see New York State got whacked again, and you probably in the same storm they got whacked in, and so according to Mark Davis, it's the last storm of the season. He's pretty sure of it. Um, I'm hoping it is because that means I get to go home. Um, uh, Mark says the snow is about gone there. Um, and SWFL is lurking. I knew that about you. I knew you were one of those guys. Um, Thanks for coming. I'm glad you're in the background listening and hanging out with us. Oh, he's at work. Okay. Um, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Cynthia says now you can go out there and find all the good stuff. Oh, is it really? PA Relic Hunter says that the first day of spring is this Sunday. Dude, that's fantastic. There's no seasons here in Florida. Um, I don't know what that means. There's no season here. It's just simply uh, either sunny or raining. Um, so we had this last weekend. I think I had mentioned this. We had a pretty good storm up here. We had a tornado drop in just a quarter of a mile from where I'm camping, and thankfully I was not. Thank you, SWFL. Thank you. Thankfully, I wasn't parked underneath the trees. So, um, it's Mark says it's mud season there now. I can live with that with the mud, Mark. I've got the boots for that. I bought these boots right before I. Let's see if I can get one of these out of here. I bought these boots right at the end of the season last year, and I'm ready to go get them muddy. These are neoprene, so they'll keep my feet warm. They got a nice rubber, nice sole, so I can dig in. Looking forward to getting these things muddy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting out there on that Dunkel estate and the Fessenden property, and maybe even up at the church again. I've had an offer on one of my coins, and I haven't decided if I want to. I've had a cash / metal detector offer, and so I'm not sure if I want to do that yet or not. But it's my oldest coin from last year, and it's my biggest silver. Good morning, Frederick Romano. Welcome to the program. If you scroll back to the beginning of the chat, you can see our quote for the day. Oh, there it is. Wait a minute. I'll just load it up there on the front. Anybody that wants to come up and share a positive message is welcome to join me. The link is in the chat. So it's been raining here for it rained a little bit yesterday, and it rained pretty heavy overnight, and I think it's supposed to rain again today. We must be in the rainy season. Wicked Digger says, yeah, it was really muddy here a couple of weeks ago. My boots and gloves were very heavy. I personally like to hunt when it's wet, when the ground is moist, when there's water moving, because it helps to suspend those coins in the mud and the water. So I think that the hunt is better when it's wet outside. That's been my experience. I find the best stuff. You get pretty dirty, and at least up north, if it's wet, if it's raining, if it's muddy, if it's sloppy, um, the upside for me up north is I have a place to wash all that crud off. Down here, if I'm out hunting and it's been raining or it's wet, um, uh, it's a little bit harder for me to clean up because I primarily I just have my um, freshwater holding tank. 7 gallons of water is what I have, and it makes cleanup a little bit different. SWFL Dennis joined. Oh, we've got a visitor. Let me get this over here. Hey, it's SWFL. Welcome.
Hey guys, I
How
don't
you
know how to
doing,
do this
buddy?
on my phone. But I don't know where my camera's at,
Well, it's almost right in front of your face
but it's not.
there.
It's not.
No,
I
well, it
got
was. There it
it.
is.
Yep. At work, figure I'd
So
stop
what
in
you
and say
doing
hi.
today?
Working.
All right, man. Working,
So
working, working.
I'm in
Um,
EC. That's where I work at.
is that Lowe's?
No, it's a rental company. Herc Rentals.
Oh, okay. Cool, man. Um,
Yes, sir.
Swamp Rat Nation. Swamp Rat Nation tells me um, he found a pistol and he found his
All right, hold on a second.
shotgun yesterday.
Hold on,
All right,
hold
man. I'm gonna. I'm just gonna mute him for a moment while he's doing his thing in the background there. Oh, he's gone. Simon Sink. Well, roadside guy, if you want to come up and give us that message, I'm happy to hear it. Um, uh, I'm not familiar with Simon Sinek. Um, oh, I see. Okay, I'm sorry. I got to read this. I've got a positive message for you. It's from Simon Sink, who I follow on YouTube. People don't believe in what you do; they believe in why you do it. Now, that's a really great quote. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. Who else do we have? What else do we have? Wicked Digger. He has to go to therapy. Um, Thank you, Wicked Digger, for coming in. Um, I'm glad you were able to get out and do some walking and enjoy your day. And I hope they continue to get you fixed up, man. Um, Cynthia says she doesn't mind digging when it's wet, but she hates digging in heavy rain. Look here, the Cynthia, the best time to go metal detecting is not only when it's raining, but when there's lightning coming down. It improves the conductivity of your metal detector if you go out in a lightning storm. I'm just going to say that, and maybe you'll take my word for it and go out there and see what it's all about. Um, Mark Davis said he was out yesterday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. That's a long day. And he says he found a bunch of stuff. Well, that's really good, man. I'm happy for you. Um, um, Yeah, Cynthia, wait till the lightning starts and then go outside with your metal detector. And I can assure you, you'll find something. Thank you, PA Relic Hunters. Um, uh, who says, hold your shovel in the air. That's right, Cynthia. I am here for you, honey. No, I don't want you to get struck by lightning. Not till after I find out where that courthouse is. Holy moly. Um, I think the added electricity in the air, that static, helps to improve um, the signal on your machine. I truly believe that. And to test out my theory, I'm going to let you try it first. um, I've seen some, Tommy. I've seen some positive um, videos regarding the legend, and I've seen some not so positive regarding the legend. Um, and I can't say one way or the other because I don't have a legend, and I probably won't buy one because I've got an Equinox and I've got a 540 Vanquish, and and uh, I had a, and I don't know if you guys all knew this, but I had a Nocta Marco Simplex Plus 2 years ago, 2 summers ago, and um, and I hated it. I bought it as something for my niece and nephew to use while I was visiting them in New York State. And as soon as they were done using it, I threw it up in a yard sale and got rid of it. Um, and I've heard people say that they have a great deal of good luck um, with the No DeMarco products. Um, and I've heard people say that they didn't care for them. So I have um, the Nocta Pulse Dive with the 8-inch coil, and I have had a lot of good luck with that up in New York State, out in the rivers. I plan to take it out into the lake this year because there aren't any damn alligators out there, and I'm probably not going to get eaten by a fish like I would here in Florida. Um, so, as far as the legend goes, I don't really know. I can't make a determination about that particular machine. Plugs for Days got one, and he was um, less than excited about it in his debut metal detecting video. And 10 minutes into trying to use it, he put it back in his van and got his old faithful Knox back out and started finding stuff again. Um, so um, um, SWFL, I saw somebody come up, was talking to you, and I muted your microphone, and then you went away. Um, Cynthia Swearingen, she's going to tell me that she says, I love my Simplex. It's found me lots of good stuff, but it sounds like an angry goose. Well, um, Cynthia, I guess, but I'm happy you love your Simplex. Uh, let's see. And Frederick says, I found an early morning hunt after a rain the night before is good. Um, and Pia Relic Hunter, as long as it doesn't fill the water with fill with water after you dig the hole. You know, PA, I had several of those last year hunting up at the church where I would dig that hole. The water table was really low there, anyways, and it instantly filled with water. And then I was sticking my hand into a muddy, wet hole, trying to locate the target. Um, and in some cases, I never did find it. So um, I may have to go back there and look again. Um, yeah, that's too much rain. Exactly, Frederick. Um, PA doesn't like to get muddy when he's out detecting. Um, it's I don't mind a little bit of mud um, up there in the Northeast because the signals and the targets are so fantastic up there, and as long as I'm somewhere close to a laundromat within a day or so after doing a muddy metal detecting hunt, I'm all good. And again, this year in New York State, um, I have a place to stay. I have a place to park my camper. I have a place to work on my schoolie, um, and I have some projects for the summer, um, and hopefully here next week I'll get a little bit better indication of what's going on with my health, and if I need to do treatment, then it'll be done in New York State rather than here in Florida. Um, there's an upside to having a place to stay when you're in any kind of a treatment, and so being able to uh, go up north and have a place to stay out of the van may be a nice change. I've been in this van for, well, this is my fifth year in the van, and 5 years inside of a little vehicle is a long time. Um, it's the longest I've ever stayed in one apartment, so to speak. Um, but I do love it. So, good morning, Squirrel Magnet Fishing. Welcome to the program. We've been talking about when is the best time to metal detect if you're in the rain or not. Cynthia says she wants to go out there and hold her metal shovel over her head during a lightning storm to get that better conductivity. Um, there's been a little discussion about um, the new Note to Marco legend, and um, we talked about PA Relic Hunter doing really well, Lane Prater doing really well. Um, um, Mark Davis is doing really good. He's finding a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, you did. You said that, Cynthia. You probably don't remember because you're like, I don't want to say how old you are online because that would be really bad. PA Relic Hunter, thank you for coming in. We're going to close down here pretty quickly anyway. Um, uh, please come and join us. I will be doing a stream tonight at 7 o'clock on the standard KCMD channel, and that show runs about an hour and a half, depending on how tired I am. This morning I'm going to go back to bed and get a few more beauty Z's. It's been a great conversation this morning. Um, Uh, SWFL says good vibes. You're absolutely right. Thank you so much. Uh, I thank everybody for coming up and joining me and throw me a thumbs up if you feel like it. Um, I'm gonna work on some ideas or some options as far as doing a fundraiser or something, so I can make sure I get home in a reasonable fashion. Um, and roadside, I appreciate your comments, Mark Davis. Thank you so much. Um, and PA Relic Hunter, Cynthia Swearingen, Frederick Romano, Tommy from River Sticks Outdoors. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. The affirmation for today is I am grateful to learn from new experiences, even if I struggle. Not everything in life is going to be easy, and most often there's going to be a struggle involved. So, don't lose your drive to continue and push forward in a positive light. Um, Thank you, everybody, for coming in. And I'll see you this evening at 7 p.m. And Mark's going to let me know if he's going to be able to come up and share with us this evening, or if it'll have to wait another week. Um, uh, Thanks, everybody. Thanks, SWFL Dennis, for coming up saying hi to us. And we'll see you all this evening at 7 o'clock.